How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to Constant Varied Fitness. Today we're going to take a look at the Nano 6.0 and I'll give you my first impressions on the shoe. So while we're checking the shoe out, I'm going to do a lot of comparisons towards the Nano 5, the previous version of the shoe. The cool thing about when looking at all the different versions of the Nano shoes is that every single version is slightly different. Unlike the Nike Metcon where the 1 and 2 are basically the same shoe, even though it might have slight performance changes, the Nano changes in look every single time, and every single time it does that, it also seems to have a lot of better perks towards it. It always seems to be more durable. Less people complain less about running in them or whatever it may be. So the good thing about Nano is they definitely listen to their athletes, they listen to people that use their shoe, and they make huge changes with it. So when first looking at this shoe, you'll notice that the bottom is the exact same as the Nano 5. This isn't necessarily a bad thing because the Nano 5's outsole was awesome. It has the Rope Pro grip on the center, so it helps you a lot with rope climbs. It's a perfect outsole, gets the job done with all your jumping, running. When looking at the toe box, you'll notice that there's just a big soft piece of cloth covering your toes. It's not the cage like the 4 were. It's not the 3 little spots where like the 5 was. It's a big soft piece, and which I assume that's for is it's allowing more room for your toes to bend when you're doing a lot of running or if you're doing jumping, things like that. So they seem like it'd be really comfortable there, allowing you to free up a little more range of motion. The shoe has a little bit less Kevlar all around the shoe compared to the 5, but it still has a ton. It has it at the very end of the toe box. It has it on the inside of the foot and the outside. It has some on the heels too. So it gives you plenty of Kevlar still to kind of be very durable of a shoe, allowing you to go to town on these shoes, really try to beat them up, and they'll hold pretty well. Once I first got my Nano 5s, I fell in love with them. I wore them almost every day, and for the amount of abuse that I put them through, they definitely did a really good job of not falling apart. They had the small little tears and breaks here and there, but I was using them virtually every single day. So I'm assuming the Nano 6 will do the exact same thing. It'll be a long-lasting shoe. If you're the kind of person that wears just, you buy a pair of shoes and you wear that shoe every single day, this shoe will definitely hold up. The tongue is really soft, adding more to the comfortability of these shoes. Comfortability. Comfortability? Comfortability. Making the shoe a little more comfortable. One thing I really like about the shoe is the big just Reebok logo they threw on the side of it. Whenever I see this logo, I think CrossFit, I think functional fitness. So I really like this symbol, I like seeing it. Versus the Reebok's old logo, it's like the dash with the 2 lines going across, like that logo's kinda whack. So this is a really cool logo, badass, stands out. If someone's wearing these, you'll definitely see them out and about. So if there's another CrossFitter in the area, they'll definitely notice you and they'll say what's up. Another little thing they added is a little loop on the back of the shoe, making it a little easier to slide on and off if you're changing into your lifters or your running shoes. So that's pretty cool that they added that. The 5 didn't have that. I've only worn these shoes once, so I'm not going to do a full-on review on them quite yet. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to be able to see that video. But one thing I've noticed when I first worked out in these shoes is they are amazingly comfortable. Normally with the Nanos, for me, I have to kind of break them in for a few days before they feel more comfortable. Sometimes they kind of hurt the arches of your feet, or it's not really comfortable to run in, so you kind of break them in. But with these shoes, I ran a mile in them. I did burpees. I did wall balls. I did a bunch of different squatting and running around, that kind of stuff, and these shoes were comfortable. I feel like I'd been wearing these shoes for months, coming from the Nano 5s to these. That's awesome, not having to have that awkward first week or 2 of the uncomfortable breaking into the shoe before it becomes comfortable. It makes sense to have a shoe that comes out, you put it on, and boom, you can already do everything you need to do. Do double unders, do box jumps, do rope climbs, do all that kind of stuff. So Reebok's definitely doing something right here. So if you're the type of person that when you see more of a running type workout, you kind of switch shoes, the Nano 6 might be that shoe where you can just wear it all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'm really excited for these shoes. They look awesome, they feel awesome. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel to see the review coming up in the next week after I test them out. Click the link up above if you want to see any other shoe reviews that we have on this channel, and we'll see you guys next time.